Alright, so Minecon Live. I wanted to make an update video to see how good this would actually do, but for this I'm basically summing up everything that happened because I feel like it's something that needed to be summed up, and it's actually still live right now. They're just doing the after thing, so I just want to sit down and record this as soon as possible, so I'm doing it. So first, I should probably mention that the mountain biome won the vote, and I voted mountain both times and it won, so that was all me. It was nobody else, just me. Yeah, so they're gonna be adding with the mountains mountain goats. They're going to be adding quicksand snow, and they will be adding natural generation. They're gonna fix it to make them look better. So that's pretty cool. I really want a mountain update because mountains is one of my favorite biomes. But there's also Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeons updates. They talked about power-ups, and they talked about just the overall story for Dungeons, as well as they said that Earth will be releasing at some point in the upcoming month. In some point in October it will be released. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably record an episode of Dungeons, but just like Roblox, it'll probably lag a lot, so nobody will want to watch it. But you never know. So Minecraft Earth, there's nothing new about it. They talked about the dungeons, and you can find dungeons inside of it and stuff. They talked about bees, which there's nothing new about it. Bees, they basically add these slime blocks, and they look exactly like slime blocks, except they're yellow, and they're basically like a ladder that you can only go down, but also you can't, if you're standing on them, you can't jump, and you're not able to sprint. So you're on one of these, the only way you can get off of them is if you walk off of it on the same elevation. You would fall off of it, or you just break the block below you. Or you can't even build on top, and stairs don't work, slabs don't work. So if you're in an area like that, surrounded by bedrock, and you want to jump out, and you don't want to break the block for whatever reason, you're kind of screwed. There's also another new block specific. It has nothing to do with anything else, called the target block, which is basically a redstone input, where the farther out on the target you shoot, the lower the redstone pulse, and the closer to the center of the target, the higher the redstone pulse. And I'm assuming it's gonna have something to do with the fletching table, because that had a target on it, and it's something to do with arrows. So it'll probably be crafted through there. But the most important part is the 1.15 update. It'll include bees, it'll include the target, and it'll be the Nether update. So this is big. This is big. I woke up this morning and I thought, oh yeah, Minecon Live is today. I'm gonna have to watch that. And Minecon Live had the Nether update. But before I go into that, one of the small things, they didn't take a lot of time on it, but I think it's one of the biggest things, is they're bringing Minecon back. Like, not live, not Earth. They're actually holding a Minecon Live in Florida from September 27th to September 29th in September of 2020. So next year there will probably be a live, but the live will be recorded in Orlando, Florida during Minecon, and I want to go. I'm hoping I'm able to go. They also talked about small stuff like character customization for games, some scripting stuff that most of us won't even touch into, and they're adding capes, available capes. There's some in the Minecraft store, the marketplace, but now on to the Nether update. So this is something that was, I woke up and I thought, what if they do Nether? There could be cave, there could be Nether. And, you know, with ray tracing coming, I'm wondering what it'll look like. But I'm going to start by talking about they're adding 2 new biomes so far that they've released. 2 new biomes, 2 new mobs, and blocks. They haven't talked about the names of any of the blocks yet, but the first thing is the Soul Sand Valley. Now, it sounds like it's just like a little divot of sand. That's what soul sand, that's what I first thought it was. But it's actually an entirely enclosed area of soul sand, like those areas where it's like the Nether caves, like where you hit a wall and you just walk, like you're walking forward and then you hit a wall that you can't get past. So you just keep walking along the wall for hours. That's basically gonna be soul sand, the Sand Valley. That's what I envision it. It's complete. It's got a roof, very short. It's like this big compared to the player. I don't know, this big. The Nether's like this tall, and it's gonna be like that big. They're gonna add the fossils, which nobody ever finds fossils anyway, so it's good they're actually going Nether. I found fossil once on PlayStation 3 because I had a PlayStation 3, don't judge me. And they're so rare that they're going to be very common in these biomes, but it also adds a few new types of soul sand blocks that you can see. They're like smooth sand, but soul sand, so I'm assuming it's going to be smooth soul sand. And also, another thing is they're doing blue fire now. Whenever you light soul sand on fire, it'll be blue fire. Now, I saw this, and my first instinct was Minecraft Story Mode Enchanted Flint and Steel. I know, but it's blue fire that you can light with normal flint and steel. I think that'll be, if you were to be able to make a soul sand portal, the portal would be blue, and it would probably take you to another level of the Nether. But the next biome, there's 2 of the same biomes, they're just different slightly. The Nether Wart Forest. Now, yeah, Nether Wart. It's trees that look like they're corrupted with Nether Wart, and their leaves are, I believe, Nether Wart blocks. But there's also a ton of vegetation around. It's like the Nether Wart is the dirt, and then there's red grass on top of it. There's also, I think, maybe a few roses and wither roses. There's like red flowers. But that one's not very important. The blue one is the one I want to know about. There's a blue Netherwort forest. It's the same. It's Netherwort as dirt, blue grass, and a few flowers, and blue infused trees, and some blue leaves. I'm thinking blue Netherwort would be able to enhance potions, maybe new potions. You know, like, I don't know, fall resistant. You fall and you don't take damage. But there's 2 mobs also being added into the game, one of which is currently known as the Piggelin Beast, but they're holding a vote to see which name would rather be done, because they don't want to come up with it, they want the community to come up with it. So the name of it is being decided by people, and one of my vote personally is the warthog, like Nether warthog, because they spawn in the Nether wart. Let's make something. It's a nice pun. But the reason it's called Piggelin Beast is because it looks like a lot like the Piggelin villager type people. They're called Piggelin. I'm assuming there will be a biome, or not a biome, a village of Piggelin in the future, and they're basically like Ravagers, but they're not. They don't have they're not always hostile. They're neutral. The only reason they'll attack you is if you attack them, or if you open a chest that's nearby them. Whether it's empty or not, they'll be aggroed on you as soon as you open a chest. Also, I think there was something to do with gold. I think if you're wearing gold or something, they won't attack you. I don't know about that. But, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this, post this video before anybody else does. Well, I'll probably add images in this bottom corner over here. This thing right here. I don't know. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later. See you.